Hey, hey, hey,
What's up?
hey,
What's up?
hey,
What's
hey,
up?
hey, hey. The start of week 3, Thursday night football, Dolphins versus the Bills. Will Tua finish the game? All that and more on the Fantasy Football Avengers. Let's
Word.
get that, let's get that intro.
You are now about to witness the strength of fantasy football knowledge.
Welcome to the Fantasy Football Adventures Podcast, starring Kyle Shanahan's GI-16, Young Christ the Jesus, and Garfield.
No nurble.
And now, here's the boys.
Hey,
Boom, 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 boom,
yeah.
boom, 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 boom.
We're back. Just
All
like
right,
we said we would be.
we got
So
into the
we're gonna,
song.
yeah, we're gonna get into this Thursday night game, so we get y'all ready for these starts and sits to get your week started off properly. But before we do that, week 2 happened in the Fantasy Football Avengers League. So let's shine a light on my people. Give
Terrible.
you, and y'all know how we do this. Bam, bop, bam. All right. So, whew, look at this. Look at this victory. 171.02 to 170.88. Team B did it. Squeezed a victory out. Squeezed the victory out. Woo!
Literally.
I would be upset. I would be upset. That is hold on. I gotta give that one a proper one.
Heartbreaking loss.
Yeah, that was heartbreaking right there. Cause I can imagine if you're actually watching the games. Let's see, was there any Monday night games going on here? Was there any Monday night games? No Monday night games. But I can imagine if you're watching this game and you're just needing just a couple of points here and there, and you guys don't get it. Ugh, disgusting. Mark versus Boulevard happened this week, and Mark lost the Boulevard by less than 4 points.
Damn, losing Jaden Daniels hurt him bad.
By less than 4 points. Is that another one? Is that another one? I guess. I guess we can say that's another.
Heartbreaking loss.
All right. So I'm looking at a bunch of well, Team B did it. I criticized this draft a lot, but this dude is 2-0. Now,
My boys 1-1.
now Jit, aka my boy Jammin, my
Jeez.
arch nemesis in the BRC league. His team went off, even with Joe Burrow getting hurt. His team went off. He had Cook, Connor,
He
St.
went
Brown,
he went
Higgins,
nuclear.
Wright, Johnson, DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, Baker Mayfield. Yeah, he went off, off. Look, even Aluakon gave him 21 points. Off. But he's going to be hitting the waiver wire this week because McCarthy was his backup quarterback, and Burrow got hurt, so he's definitely going to be hitting the waiver wire this week.
Jesus. My boy lost. No, your mic went out again. Team Dub City lost to NFC Hawaii. We're back at technical difficulties again. While he's gone, I will yammer along in another long week.
Yeah,
So,
this mic is starting to get sensitive again.
that damn cat.
No, this wasn't a cat. I hit the mic.
Oh,
Smack the mic. All right.
Dub City lost to NFC Hawaii.
Yeah. NFC North. He lost to my boy Marcus. 212 to 178. Let's see who busted for Dub City. Kyron Williams has not been doing what we expect him to do, but it's still early in the season. Garrett
Mm-hmm.
Wilson busted 4 of 8 for 50 yards. Schultz busted. We don't trust Schultz anyway. Uh Debo did. Oh, Penix. Penix is who really busted for him. Penix. Yeah. Team Dame. Dame, you got lucky. You got lucky. You got lucky. You went against my sister and you got lucky. You beat her by 8 points. But Griselda, I believe in you. You're gonna bounce back from this. You're gonna make all the right moves and you're gonna cook. You're gonna cook. I think this is where I told her to play Bates, and Bates only gave her 4 points versus Ramsey, who gave her 22.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it, yeah, she would have won. She would have won this week, but she's gonna bounce back from this. I believe in her. She's gonna make the playoffs. And my boy Jordan cooked, cooked 210 to Team Hamilton, 135. Dak Prescott went off. A Chan went off. Brown did pedestrian numbers, but Chase went off. Brian Thomas, he's gonna figure this out because he had 12. He had 12 targets. He had 12 targets. He's going to figure this out. Strange, Kamara did Kamara things. George Pickens is back to doing George Pickens things. Geno Smith, trash this week, but we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out. It's plenty of. He sat in Buka this week,
he sat in Buka.
and he said Devontae. He's actually look at his team, bruh. He got a Buka, Adams, and Quentin Johnson on the bench.
Yeah, I'm not sending Ibuka any week.
This guy, Jordan, got a squad. He's got
Yeah,
a squad.
there's not one week I'm sending Ibuka.
Yeah, I'm not sitting Buka. I'm not sitting Buka. But yeah, that was. So let's look at these standings right now. So number one is Marcus, NFC North. He's 2-0. B did it surprisingly, 2-0. Um, Shall and Supreme is 1-1. Mark is 1-1. Jordan is 1-1.
Everybody's 1-1.
Yeah, everybody's 1-1
No,
except for Up in Smoke and Jacob. They're 0-2. But it's crazy that Up in Smoke probably has the most points. Yeah, he has the most points out of everybody.
that's crazy.
He has having the most points. Having the most points.
They ain't always the most beneficial thing.
Yeah, that is the worst. When you have the most points in the league, but you got a losing record. That means that everybody has their best week against you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's get back into business because we're gonna go over this Thursday night game. How you feeling about it?
I'm disgusted.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I'm feeling like how you look on this graphic right here.
Starts and sits of the week.
And for those who don't understand why we feel how we feel, first and foremost, I really wish the NFL looking the Dolphins versus the Bills on a Thursday night. Nothing good ever happens when you book the Dolphins versus the Bills on a Thursday night. Nothing good ever happens for either team, except for maybe possibly James Cook. James Cook is probably going to be the only beneficiary of this major beneficiary of this game.
He's gonna eat.
He's going to eat. James Cook is going to eat. So let's start on the Buffalo Bills side. Are we starting Josh Allen this week?
Of course.
Okay. And of course, we're starting James Cook. Keon Coleman, I love you. I
Um,
love you. You are a Florida State Seminole. Love you. But I'm sitting you this week.
I agree.
Shakir, I'm
I think
starting you this week. Palmer, I'm sitting you this week. And Kincaid, I'm starting you this week.
okay. I agree.
On the Dolphin side, Tua,
I'm sitting to
sitting you. Actually, Tua, you never got in the game. You never got in the game. A-Chan, I'm starting.
Hill. I'm sorry,
Tyreek, Tyreek Hill, I'm grudgingly starting.
and then I'm sitting everybody else.
I'm sitting Waddle. I'm sitting Washington. I don't care if Wilder plays. Wilder is a sit. Wilder is a sit.
A guarantee sit.
A guaranteed sit. I would love to be wrong about this game. I would love to be wrong about this game. But I've seen this movie twice, and nothing good happens out of this movie. Nothing good happens. Not for fantasy. No. Like I said, James Cook. Feel free to start James Cook. James Cook is gonna do good this week. A-Chain is probably gonna do good due to the volume of passes he's gonna receive. And I just don't know how I feel about everybody else. Tua has not been a star for me none this season. I don't care how good he did last week. He's not a star for me none this season.
Hmm.
Um, and Tyreek Hill, he was great for me last week, but I'm not trusting him that much against this defense. Definitely not trusting Waddle because Waddle is the wide receiver version of Tua Tagovailoa, which probably is the reason why they connect so much because they're kindred spirits.
Always out.
They start games and you hold your breath to see if they're going to finish them. So yeah, I'm not feeling this game, bro. I'm not. I'm not
I
feeling this
agree.
game. I'm not feeling this game. I'm not feeling nothing about this game. I'm gonna watch the game, and I'm gonna hope for an offensive explosion on both sides. But we've seen this story before. We've seen this story before. I think I think there should be a prop bet on if
Mm,
Tua finishes this game.
I agree. Would you? Mm, mm. I'm gonna leave that one alone. I'm just gonna leave that one alone. I'm gonna stay ways away from that
So you got anything else you want to hit the people with?
one. Take the over.
Oh, we doing we're doing prop bets for this game?
Yeah, I'm gonna say take the over and the money line.
Okay. Single game parlay. Let me pull out my phone because I've been FanDuel been busting my head for the last 2 weeks. They've been busting my head for the last 2 weeks. So I'm gonna do a prop bet. I'm gonna do a single game parlay for this game.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it on air. I'm gonna do it
Oh,
on
excuse me.
yeah. I'm gonna do it on air, and I guarantee. And I'm gonna take the unders on everything. All right, so let's go to the NFL and let's go to this NFL odds game. All right. They have a four-leg same game parlay with Josh Allen as a anytime TD scorer, James Cook as an anytime TD scorer, Devon Achane as an anytime TD scorer, and Tyreek Hill as an anytime TD scorer. And 2,244 people placed a bet on this. So that's a guarantee you. This is a guarantee that one or two of these people are not going to score a touchdown.
For the
One
Bills,
one or two of these people are not going to score a touchdown. Josh Allen, James Cook, Devon Achane, or Tyreek Hill.
I'm gonna say Hill.
I'm going to say Josh Allen.
He
I'm going to
missed.
say I'm going to say Josh Allen. I'm going to say Josh Allen is not going to score a TD. Playing playing these parlays is starting to open up my eyes to a lot of things. And I'm trying to connect the dots to make this work for fantasy football. But Vegas, they're leaving us hints. They're leaving us hints through these parlay bets. And we need to open up our eyes to them and figure out how we can make this work for fantasy football. So for this week, let's see. Josh Allen passing yards. For Josh Allen to go over 225 passing yards, there's a negative 144 bet on that. Most people would take that bet for him to go over 225 yards. I don't think that Josh Allen goes anywhere near 225. He may go over 200. He may go over 200, but I feel like it's going to be a lot of running in this game. Tua Tagovailoa's passing yards. Uh, if he were to go over 225, that's a negative 160 bet. If you don't know anything about football, you're probably going to take that bet. I'm not taking that bet. I am not taking that bet. Not at all. Not at all. Tyreek Hill, alternative receiving yards. If Tyreek Hill were to go over 60 yards, that's a negative 144. Not taking that bet.
No.
I'm not taking that bet. I don't think Tyreek Hill clears 60 yards. I don't think he clears 60 yards. If he goes over 70 yards, that's a plus 108. No way in the world Tyreek Hill's getting 70 yards. No way. Khalil Shakur, okay? For him to clear 40 plus yards, that's 122. Negative 122. For him to clear 40 plus yards. We know Shakur could get 40 yards on the ground. In the air. We know this. He can get 40 yards. But I don't think he gets that in this game. And it's not because the Dolphins defense is stifling them. It's because the Dolphins defense can't stop the run. And they're going to run it down their throat.
Exactly.
So let's just look at what James Cook's rushing yards are. Let's see what the rushing yards. James Cook's alternative rushing yards. If James Cook clears 70 yards, 70 plus yards, that's a negative 104. If he clears 80 yards, that's a plus 148. I see James Cook getting about 79 yards on the ground. About 79 yards on the ground. And then some like Ray Davis comes in. Because look, Ray Davis's rushing yards, 30 plus yards, that's a plus 168. 25 plus yards, that's plus 114. Now, that might be a bet I take. That might be a bet I take because I can see Ray Davis getting 25 yards in this game, 25 plus yards in this game, and that's a plus 114. That's a lot. That's a lot right there. That's a lot right there. So let me see what that is. Yeah, I might want to place that bet for Ray Davis to get 25 yards. Where's Josh Allen's rushing yards? So for Josh, if Josh Allen got 30 yards on the ground, that's a plus 102. You think Josh Allen gonna get 30 yards on the ground?
Yes.
And when I do a parlay, I like to go all out. I like to do eight. I like to do eight because if I'm a hit, I want to hit big. Malik Washington running yards. I don't think Malik Washington gets any running yards.
No.
So what are Jalen Waddle's receptions in this game? Because they're saying if he gets 4+ receptions, that's a negative 225. If he gets 5+ receptions, that's plus 100. He's not getting 5+ receptions.
No.
Let's just get that out the way right now. He's getting. I honestly see him maybe getting 3 receptions, maybe 3. And that's if he finishes the game. But you know what? Let me put him in for 4+. Let me put him in for 4+. We put him in for 4+. Khalil Shakur, how many receptions you see him getting?
I say 5.
So 4+ receptions, that's a negative 74. 5+ receptions, or one, it's a plus 126. Vegas is telling us he's not getting 5 receptions.
I'm gonna take the over.
You want to take the over?
Yeah.
You think he's getting 5?
I believe he will.
Okay, so we're gonna do that. Tyreek Hill receptions. How many think you think he's getting? How many you think he's getting? How many
Uh,
catches?
I say about 7.
You think he's getting 7 catches?
How much did he get the last game?
I think he may have gotten 6 or 7 catches last game.
Let's see. I'll tell you right now. I think I have him on my team. I have him on my team in your league, in my other league.
Mm.
Tyreek Hill game stats. He had 20.90 points last week.
Uh-huh.
His catches were 6 for 109.
Yeah. So as you say, he about 6 or 7. So you think he's gonna do 7 this game?
I think he can go 7 this game.
7+ receptions are plus 168.
I can
So
take.
Vegas is saying they don't think he's gonna get 7 receptions.
I'm fine with that. I prefer pluses over minuses. Dude, I hit on a crazy bet one time where FanDuel gave me each team kicks a field goal. And it was like plus something $1,000. It was like plus like let's say 4,000.
Uh-huh.
I bet whatever the hell I bet, and I won $700.
So what you bet on a bunch of different games?
I bet the entire league, every team of all 16 games, week 1 would kick a field goal.
Okay.
I won $700 on like a bullshit bet.
A-Chan, how many receiving yards?
I say 4 receiving for like 60 yards, and then he rushes the ball for like 15 or 20 carries for another 80 or 70 to 80.
Kincaid, how many receiving yards?
50.
You think he does 50?
I'm gonna go 50.
And I'm taking Tua Tagovailoa to get 150 plus yards. But that,
150
that
plus yards.
but that doesn't really add much onto the bet.
Exactly.
That don't
Sounds like
really add
terrible.
much. That doesn't really add much onto the bet. So let me see. James Cook. Where's the receptions at? Receptions for James Cook. How many receptions we looking at for James Cook?
No. James Cook.
Vegas. Vegas doesn't think James Cook is going to score, going to get a lot of catches. This is
I can,
wild.
I can
There's
believe that.
his 2+ receptions is a negative 180, but if he gets 3 receptions, that's 158 plus 158. I'm taking the under 2+. So this is my bet slip and I'm putting $10 on this. If I hit this, this is 2 racks.
Sounds like a good amount.
Ray Ray Davis for 25 yards. Josh Allen for 30. Ray Davis 25 yards rushing. Josh Allen for 30 yards rushing. Jalen Waddle four plus receptions. Khalil Shakur 5+ receptions. Tyreek Hill 6+ receptions. Devon Achan 40 yards receiving. Dalton Kincaid 30 yards receiving. James Cook 2 receptions.
Hmm. I can fuck with that.
Yeah. Time to give FanDuel some more of my money. It's a $10 bet. You don't miss $10 but if you hit, Lord,
Sure.
if I hit, if I hit,
You'll be claiming that on your taxes.
I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take this girl out that claims that I ghosted her.
You're
You ghosted me. No, I didn't.
a damn fool. I can't believe you did ghost her.
I didn't. I didn't. But she tried to do the reverse psychology thing on me. That doesn't work with me. I'm a psychology kid. I took psych classes in school, all throughout school, so that doesn't work with me. But those are my bets. I put in a good bet. Hopefully you guys followed me. Hopefully you guys are trailing me. You're following me. Hopefully you don't, because you're probably gonna lose money like I've been losing money. But that's neither here nor there. So me making that bet is going to make me want to watch this game even more. I'm a football fanatic, but I hate the Dolphins versus the Buffalo Bills game, especially on a Thursday night. But
I
now
like
this is gonna
the
make me want to
Dolphins
watch
versus
the game.
Patriots though.
You said you like what?
Dolphins and Patriots. That's always an entertaining game.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's great for fantasy football, unless you drafted Travion Henderson.
Which I have.
Eh? But that's our show for tonight. We'll be back. We'll be back
Saturday.
Friday, Saturday to let you guys know what we're gonna do for the rest of the weekend. Get you guys ready to get some more dubs. So Fantasy Football Adventures, we are out. Peace.
Thank you for watching the Fantasy Football Adventures podcast. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to follow us on social media. Links in the description.
Eat a dub, nigga.
I basically got no sleep. I'm gonna go upstairs, take a shower, and go